What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Wrestling Biz Buzz live on YouTube. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe down below. G2A is your one-stop shop for cheap CD keys. Never pay full price for games again. Check out the link down below. This is the man known as Prince Devitt, or better known in the WWE as Balor. Now, this series is always going to be based around up and coming stars, or be it stars that are already in the WWE for some period, and what I think of their career so far and what I want to see in the future. Now, for the likes of Finn Balor, the reason I'm choosing him, he's 33 or 34 years of age. I could be wrong, and he's in his 30s anyway. He's wrestled in England, obviously Ireland, where he's from. Also, I'm from Ireland, for those of you who do not know. He's wrestling New Japan Pro Wrestling. The first US promotion he's wrestled with was the WWE. He's not wrestled with TNA or Ring of Honor. Personally, if he had wrestled Ring of Honor or TNA, it would have been benefited TNA and Ring of Honor big time, especially TNA, because TNA had the TV deal for a longer period so far anyway than Ring of Honor, until TNA goes out of business, or whether they will or will not. So basically, this is where I'm going to talk about what I thought of his career so far. He was one of the founding members of a stable or group known as the Bullet Club, which I've done a video yesterday, which you can check out in the top right hand corner, where I talk about Bullet Club / Balor Club coming to WWE. There is a lot of talk with that, of course, with AJ Styles. He has signed the contract with WWE, but it's been kind of keep hush hush. Basically, when he was in New Japan Pro Wrestling, you saw a different side of it. Well, you saw a different side with the whole makeup and ring entrances he did, which I think that's one of the unique things about Finn Balor. He's able to perform in the ring, but his performance coming to the ring will always be like, what the fuck, wow. And I think it's a good idea that the way WWE are doing it, in the sense of only leaving it for pay-per-views. But when he makes his main roster debut, my question is it going to be every pay-per-view, or or what way are they going to do, every second pay-per-view or every fourth pay-per-view or whatever? Personally, I think they should do it for the 4 main pay-per-views in the year, be it Survivor Series, SummerSlam, Rumble, and Mania. Reason being, it will be more spectacular. Maybe do 6 times a year, then do random 2 different pay-per-views in the year. Because personally, if you do every pay-per-view once a month, it's kind of like, okay, yeah, coming up with new things. If you think about like Rey Mysterio with the ring entrance he had for Mania, he always can change up for Mania. One year he came in as Avatar, like he suited to Avatar, the style of it. Another year was Captain America, and that type of uniqueness was one of the things that you kind of like, oh, what's Rey Mysterio going to do this year? That's, I think, entrance wise, Finn Balor is excellent. Like when he was in New Japan Pro Wrestling, I saw one of his entrances actually from the UK event. I can't remember what the promotion was called, but he came in as a Joker from Batman. That looked really good. I really did enjoy that. Then in New Japan Pro Wrestling, he came in as Venom from Spider-Man. I was going to say Superman. I was like, yeah, not DC, it's Marvel. But even those uniqueness, it's something different, and it's something spectacular that you're kind of like, wow, I'm glad I was at that show, or wish I was at that show. And it'll benefit WWE in the sense of it will sell out. It won't sell out stadiums, obviously, or arenas, but it'll make people kind of like, oh, I want to see, or I'll tune in, I want to see what Finn Balor's entrance is going to be like. Then, now that we're gotten away from the entrance side of things, we're going to talk about his in-ring ability and so far what he's accomplished within his WWE career. I'm not going to talk about Ring of Honor. He's won titles in Ring of Honor, he's won titles in the UK. I want to just solely focus on WWE right now. And basically, he's NXT champion. He's held on to the title, I didn't. I should check this up. If I could be wrong now in saying this, but 6 to 7 months. No, but maybe 5 to 6 months, in around that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, and no doubt about it, he deserves the title. But I think it's getting too stale with him having the title, in the sense of he's ready for his call up. Plain and simple, he was ready before Tyler Breeze. Now, with that being said, they fucked up Tyler Breeze's whole thing. But look, I might do that in a separate video. Um, they need to call him up to the main roster now, because he's done what he can do in NXT with the NXT Championship. Personally, what I would like to see him do coming up to the main roster is going in at the US or Intercontinental title. And the reason I choose that, or if he's coming up to the main roster with the Balor Club, which I've already spoken about, which I think is a good idea, the Balor Club should focus on capturing all the titles within WWE, because at the moment the titles are not focused on enough. So that's something that I would look at. Also, guys, the problem with WWE booking, and I just realised normally I do it on a Sunday. I was planning on doing it on Sunday. I would be doing the one that should have been put up tomorrow, which will be the problem with the lower cards, and then next week will be the jogger titles, the lower cards / joggers in WWE. But anyway, sorry, kind of gotten off topic. If he's coming up solo, I'm going to look at it that he's coming up solo. We'll excuse the Baylor Club and all that, but if you want to check out more on that, do check the top right corner. If he's coming up solely on the fact that he's a singles competitor, I think he should go for the Intercontinental Championship, because US title, WWE as of late has been just trying to piss off the US fans by putting that title on like some Mexican wrestlers and whatnot, in the form of Kalisto and Alberto Del Rio, and I personally think they're trying to piss off fans by doing that. And I don't want there should be no heat on Finn Balor. The Intercontinental title at the moment is on Dean Ambrose. Personally, and now again, my final predictions will be on Friday for Royal Rumble, but personally I would leave it on Dean Ambrose, purely because Dean Ambrose, right, they're two faces, no doubt about it, but to them, nobody within the WWE have seen them compete, and I don't think they've competed on the indie scene either. So it'll be something new, and two of them will bring something unique to the match, and that's what you want to look at. And ultimately I'd have Dean turn heel and leave Finn pick up the win, and I'll leave Finn at least undefeated for a month or 2 months on the main roster. He needs it. Obviously, don't keep him undefeated for a year or 6 months or 4 months. A month to 2 months is more than enough for him to get properly familiar with fans, because a lot of fans don't watch NXT. Now, I would watch the NXT takeovers, and I watch an NXT event here and there. I wouldn't watch them religiously, and I'll be honest with you about that. I wouldn't watch them religiously. So basically, guys, I suppose that's it. That's pretty much all I want to talk about in the way of the man known as Finn Balor, aka Prince Devitt, within New Japan Pro Wrestling. So guys, look, I'm going to leave the video there. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think below in the comments. Also check out the top right hand corner for more videos. I'll have the link to the series, The Problem with WWE Bookings, up there. Check out also the Bullet Club, which will be up there. Don't forget to leave your feedback in the way of likes. I want to aim for 3 likes on this video if I can. Comment down below what you think also, and I'll